Paige Franks is a young mother who has been very scared since the birth of her daughter, Mia. That's because even though her daughter seemed to be in perfect health, Paige began to notice a small lump growing on her neck. The nurses said it was probably some kind of birthmark, but in the days that followed, Paige quickly noticed that the lump was still getting bigger. Before we continue, like and subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell. You'll help the channel grow and encourage us to produce even better content for you. Surely Paige's nightmare certainly wasn't going to end with that, because a few days later, the 21-year-old mother discovered to her horror that the little lump was now the size of a tennis ball, or about 4 inches in circumference. In fact, the lump had grown so large that it was almost the same size as Mia's head. Friends trying to reassure Paige by telling her that maybe it was a twin growing inside her or something that would be easily operable. However, Paige didn't have the head for making up science fiction scenarios, and it became increasingly clear to her that her daughter might be suffering from a very serious type of cancer. But once the doctors began studying the lump, the news was very comforting to the mother, telling her that Mia did not have cancer. In fact, it was a congenital hemangioma, that is, cells in the vessels that multiply at an abnormal rate and very rapidly, forming a mass associated with a red coloration due to the presence of a lot of blood in the tissue. Paige was very reassured to hear this, but with each passing day, she could not help but measure the circumference of the lump, while wishing it would stop growing. Also, Paige was afraid that someone would accidentally touch the lump and it would rupture and cause bleeding. But 3 months later, something unexpected was about to happen. To Paige's surprise, the mother was about to notice that the lump had begun to decrease in circumference. Also, as little Mia's head grew with age, it meant that the lump became smaller in terms of the area it occupied. Now that Mia is older, we no longer see a lump on her neck, but there are still traces of that mark. What a relief for her, isn't it? She was so afraid to know the worst about her daughter, and was happy with the final result. And so are we. Did you like today's video? Leave your opinion or message in the comments. Thanks for being with us. See you later!